this might be my best Sephora pickup yet. Hey babes, today's video is going to be a little Sephora haul. I picked up a few things this past weekend and I feel like I always say this, but I'm serious. This might be my best Sephora pickup yet. The products that I got, I feel like they're my holy grails, and I've only I feel like I found my holy grails. I did try out a couple of them already because I could not resist, and I'm glad I did because I'm here to tell you how good they are. But don't worry, I'll film a separate video of me actually trying them on camera so you guys can get a better look. But we're just gonna jump right into it. The first thing that I picked up is this Huda Beauty Baking and Setting Powder. I actually have this in the shade Pound Cake, which is I think like the second lightest shade. It's kind of like it's a translucent powder, but more on the yellowish like neutral side. And I actually got the one in Cherry Blossom. So this is kind of like a pink shade. It is so beautiful, you guys. When I first saw this product and when she first came out with it, I was like, I could never wear that. Like, I'm just imagining pink powder on my face, under my eyes. I'm like, that can't look good. But I was kind of influenced after seeing it for so long. And when I was in the store, I kind of swatched it on my hand and it blended out beautifully. It's not pink really at all. It's just very brightening. I love finding hidden gems like this, things that I just wouldn't expect to like or expect to look good on me, if that makes sense. And I think she got new packaging. This is not even that old, actually. I picked this up like a few months ago, but yeah, different packaging. Honestly, I was gonna get the travel size in this because first of all, this is so much freaking product. This will take a lifetime to use. But also when I'm trying a new product, I always go for the travel size, and I recommend you guys do the same. Like, you do not need to be buying full-size makeup, especially if you've never tried it before. The only thing is, like, the travel size of the powder has such a small, like, dispensing pot that the powder puffs that I use, I just knew, like, it wasn't gonna work. So I took a risk, and I'm actually really happy I got the big one because I love this and I know it's gonna last me a really long time. The second thing that I got is the infamous Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. So I recently picked up the Urban Decay Face Bond Foundation, which I know you're probably like, literally what does that have to do with this? I wanted like a lightweight foundation. I wanted to like it so bad and I hated it. I've never tried a base product that actually settled into every single pore in my face. Like, I've heard people talk about this before. I've never tried a product that did that until this Urban Decay foundation. It was like I had craters on my cheeks. Like, it was so insane. It was like it just filled up every pore and obviously made it way more noticeable. And that was really upsetting because the formula felt so good. Like, it was so lightweight, almost like blended like powder. Like, it felt like the perfect foundation, but it was not performing, girl. Like, it was not gonna work for me. So I took it back and I was like, okay, this has kind of been on my list just because I've heard so many people rave about it. So when I went into store, I swatched it and I was like, oh, I get it now. Like, there's just a certain feel to base products that you know if they're gonna be good or not. And girl, I knew, and girl, it delivered. Like, there's a reason that this is a luxury foundation. There's a reason that it's $50. Again, I picked up the smaller size, which was $48, but I mean, I don't wear foundation every single day, so I think this will still last me a while. And plus, especially we're going to summer, girl, if you're gonna get more tan. I got the shade 5, which I think is a light neutral, I want to say, and it is perfect. It's insane. It is like what everyone hypes it up to be. I've never felt a product like this on my face, and I've just never experienced anything like this. I'm gonna be honest, the only luxury foundation that I have tried is the Givenchy Prism Libre foundation, which I actually put this on today, but I don't know if you can tell, it is like way too neutral for me. I recently found out that I'm like a true cool tone, which is kind of earth shattering. It kind of like gave me a little identity crisis because my whole life I've honestly never known what undertones I am, but that really threw me for a loop. But it makes so much sense now that I've started to shift to cooler tone makeup. I'm like, Yeah, it actually matches. So this is a little too like neutral for me, and it's a very, I don't want to say watery product, but it doesn't, like, it kind of takes a little more effort to blend in, whereas the Armani, it just like evaporates into your skin. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it just blends into your skin like powder. It's so, oh, it's so good. I've been using the NYX foundation brush for this, and it is perfect. Like, it's so good. I reviewed this brush in my Ulta haul, I think, and it's so soft, so good, very affordable. I think it's 15 bucks. I'm just so happy with this. I also am not really a foundation girly. I've never been a foundation girly because it always felt a little too heavy for me. So I've been more into kind of like the CC and the BB creams, but this doesn't feel like foundation. It doesn't feel cakey. It doesn't feel like you're wearing like, please just try it. I'm gonna stop talking. It's really, really good. The next thing that I got is this Rare Beauty contouring liquid. That's what it says, liquid. This is in the shade Gentle, which I think is their lightest shade, but it's also the most cool tone shade, and that's what I was really looking for because I have a couple bronzers. I have a couple bronzing sticks, liquid bronzer, but I don't really have any true contour shades or contouring products, so I really wanted to pick something up that was on the cooler side. It was just gonna give me that shadow that I'm looking for, and this, girl, I feel like I'm saying this about every product, but it is literally one of the best products I've ever used in my life. It's like one of those things where it's like, you know, you're living in the right era. Like, you know how people are like, oh my god, I should have been born in the 60s, like the 50s. It's like, no, bitch. I was born in the right era because of this and DoorDash. I don't really need to say anything more. I mean, it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's stunning. Okay, the next thing that I got is another Makeup by Mario lip pencil. I actually picked up my first lip liner from Makeup by Mario a couple weeks ago during this Sephora sale, and I got the shade Hue. This is in the shade Smoky Pink. It is literally the perfect, like, oh my god, I feel like I describe every lip liner as like a pink nude. I describe every color the same. That's why I'm so bad at describing colors. I don't know, I just like it. It's a good shade. It's a nude, pink, mauve, just like the rest, okay? But it's different, and I like it. And I like how it comes with a brush, 10 out of 10. The next thing that I got is this Tower 28 Blur and Set Matte Powder Brush. Blush. I have heard a lot of good things about these. I think they're fairly newer. This is in the shade Long Island Iced Tea, and I couldn't decide between this shade or Samo Spritzer, which is a little more like darker pinky mauve. This one's a little bit more on the nude side, but it is, you guys, it's the perfect blush. Also, I just want to say, like, I've been using this Refi blush brush for blush or contour, honestly. It's just so lightweight. It's like very feathery. It's kind of like the perfect like dusting brush, but there is like a lot of fallout, which I don't think is like a bad thing, but that's just something that to note. I don't know, maybe it's just like a very finely milled powder, but I'm just gonna put some on right now because it's so pretty. It's literally just like, it's the perfect pink but nude, and I'm so glad I went with this one because at first I was like, judging from the looks of the pan, it just kind of looks like a nude blush. Like, it didn't really look like there was much color in it, but once I put it on my face, it is like, it's the perfect shade. And I have so many like mauve I have so many mauve blushes, so I'm really glad I got this. Look at that. That is going in love. Okay guys, one more thing I have left, and dare I say I saved the best for last. I'm wearing this right now, and this is the Dior Lip Oil. Hello. Whoever said spending $40 on a lip oil wasn't worth it, you're wrong. It is so freaking good. I got the shade Pink, which is the next shade up from Clear, so it's like a super light baby pink. Honestly, I don't really notice a lot of pigment, but I will say, like, over time, I don't know if it like brings out the natural color of your lips, but it definitely made, like, I'll notice if my lips are kind of dry and they're just pale and I don't have any product on them, and I'll swipe this on, and then like a couple minutes later my lips will be like flushed, like red, or like their natural color. Right now I have that lip stain on from Statue and just this, and it's like the perfect combination, like the perfect topper. But guys, my favorite part about this is the applicator. It's this big fat brush. This is what I want for every single lip gloss. That's what I want for every lip gloss. I want a giant fat brush like this. Okay, I know I was reviewing the Buxom lip plumper the other day, and don't get me wrong, I love this plumper, but the applicator is so small, which like it's not a bad thing. I just like, when I think of lip gloss, I'm like, I want like juicy, drippy, like a lot of product on my lips, and that's exactly what this is. Not to mention it's a lip oil, so it's good for your lips, and it feels amazing. This feels like a luxury product. Everything about it is just 10 out of 10. If I could get every shade, I would, but I'm happy with this one. I just recently purchased the Makeup Revolution lip oil, so I'm really curious to see how that one compares. That concludes the haul. Thank you so much for watching. I will have everything linked in the description below. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you.